I came across this man, Dr. Charles Ebi on TikTok. I sent him a message and we set up a meet in Abuja. We spent less than an hour together, but the amount of information and knowledge I acquired that day was so transformative. We talked about sales, personal branding, and a whole lot of stuff about online businesses. And God is my witness that since that day to this present moment, I have made millions online applying strategies.
Dr. Charles Idris. This is a man who is tested and trusted when it comes to your skills and then take advantage of what is available for profitability on the internet.
Hi guys, amazing. Can you hear me? Let me know if you can hear me clearly. Hi guys, amazing. Can you hear me? Let me know in the comment if you can hear me. Just say yes, I can hear you in the comment section. Let me know in the comment if you can hear me. Just say yes, I can hear you in the comment section. Let me know in the comment if you can hear me. Just say yes, I can hear you in the comment section. Somebody said they can't hear me. Let me know if you can hear me in the comment section. Let me know if you can hear me clearly. Let me know if you can hear me clearly in the comment section. Can you hear me clearly in the comment section? Just let me know in the comment section if you can hear me clearly. Let me know if you can hear me clearly in the comment section, guys. Type yes, I can hear you clearly in the comment section. Everybody's saying I can't hear you, I can't hear you, I can't hear you. What's happening? If you can hear me, let me know in the comment section, guys. If you can hear me, let me know in the comment section. The network is, I don't know what's happening. Is it network? Is it something else? My entire computer is freezing. Guys, I'm working on it. We have some technical. So we are working on it now. for the creation. Hey guys, can you hear me now? Let me know in the chat if you can hear me now. Let me know in the chat. If you can hear me now, let me know in the chat. We're just having a little bit of glitch with the technology. I think it's just a problem with Nigeria. You can't really trust anything. Okay, amazing. So everybody can hear me now. If you can hear me now, let me know in the chat that you can hear me. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Hey guys, can you hear me clearly? Can you hear me clearly? So everybody can see me here. If you can see me, let me know. If you can hear me, let me know. Amazing, 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 amazing. So I want to welcome everyone who's currently listening to my voice right now. I know your time is precious. So I promise you that you're not going to regret spending the next 90 minutes with me, because my goal for this entire class is to show you one thing: how can you leverage upon the internet to create wealth for yourself. So are you excited? Let me know in the comment section if you're excited about the training that we're about to start today. Are you excited about what we have today? Are you excited? Are you finally ready to say, okay, it's time for me to start generating a good income on the internet? Are you ready to say it's time to start generating a good income on the internet? If you are ready, let me know in the comment section that I am ready. I am ready. I am ready. I want to see I am ready in the chat. I want to see I am ready in the chat. I want to see I am ready in the chat. I'm ready to make money. I'm ready to make some money. I'm ready to change my life. I'm ready to leverage upon the internet to create wealth and create freedom for myself. Amazing. So I believe everybody can hear me now. So let's kickstart the training that we have for you today. So to kick off this class, I have 3 simple true or false questions that I want you to answer. You see, your answers are very important to your future financial independence. So what you're just going to do for me is answer true or false. So let's get started with the first question today. True or false? You have to learn a tech skill if you want to start generating money from the internet. This is true. But however, I'm going to show you a hidden hack that will enable you to start earning massively online without learning any tech skill. And I'll show you how in a few short minutes. Are you excited to find out how? Let me know in the comment section if you are excited to find out how. True or false? Building a profitable business online takes years of experiences and specialized knowledge. Well, this is false. All you really need is the willingness to help people. In fact, if you follow the strategy I'm going to review to you in this class, you will start getting results quickly, and that will enable you to start generating a good income from the internet. So true or false? You need to have a large social media following to start making real money online. Well, this is totally false, because the truth is this: technology can allow you even become a ghost and still build a very profitable business on the internet that gives you freedom and peace of mind. And I'll show you how in a few short minutes. How many of you are excited to get started today? Are you excited to get started today? Should we get started with the training today? Are you excited to get started? Amazing, amazing, amazing. So let's get started. Today I'm going to show you how I built an automated business online that pays me 324,000 naira daily, even while I sleep. Emphasis on even while I sleep, without tech skills, big capital, or getting scammed by anyone. And I'm going to show you how you can do the same today in this class. Are you excited to learn how to generate a good, consistent income from the internet? Amazing. But before we get started, you must make me a promise. The things I'm going to reveal to you in this class is very powerful, and you can use it to ruin a lot of people's life while still making money. But you must promise me that what I'm about to show you, you will only use it to help people and make money at the same time. Don't use it to ruin people's life, because the powers I'm going to give you in this training is very, very powerful, and it can destroy people's life and also, create some positive change in the environment. So I only want you to use these strategies to build your income and also help people at the same time. So do you promise to do that? If you don't promise, I'm not going to get started. Do you promise to do that? Do you promise to use these powers for good, to make money and help people at the same time? Do you promise? I want to see I promise in the comment section. I want to see I promise in the comment section. If you don't promise, I'm not going to go forward. So let's get started. Amazing, amazing. But let's have a little bit of disclaimer, okay? You are not going to make 324,000 naira daily. I have to be honest with you, because I'm not here to scam anybody. I'm not here to deceive you. I'm not here to waste your time and make you feel like this is just something you can just do if you are not willing to work, or you can just wake up in the morning and press one button and immediately money is just going to keep falling in. That's not the way it works. You see, when I first started my journey, my goal was just to make 27,000 naira at a time. Back then, I wanted to use that money to buy an iPhone 4. And today, I've been able to build 5 automated businesses, each making me at least 324,000 naira profits daily. But you see, my results are not typical. You might have this kind of result, or you might not have this kind of result at all. This is somebody who joined one of my free class, like the one you are joining right now. And after the free class, 2 weeks later, he sent me this message. He said, I know if people take time to listen to even to your free stuff, they will make money because it happened to me. I stumbled upon your webinar one night, and in a week, I launched a new business in addition to my existing businesses. And in the first week of the launch, I made an additional $100. Now it's paying me almost passively. The fact that this was just a free webinar by you is really amazing. I think you share too much, to be frank. Honestly, when I get messages like this from people, I really laugh because they don't really understand that my mission here is to empower people with the tools they need to be able to thrive financially in the digital world. Are you ready to thrive financially in the digital world? Would you like to get this kind of results where you're earning gradually, passively from the comfort of your home? Let me know if you like to get this kind of results. Let me know if you like to get this kind of results. Guys, can you hear me? Let me know if you can hear me in the chat. Can you hear me in the chat? Let me know. Amazing. So let's keep on. So who is this class for? This class is for you if you have a business and you desire more profit and freedom. This class is also for you if you don't have a business yet, but you desire to start one. I want you to understand that everything I'm going to show you here is how to build a business. So you must approach this training with a business mindset. This is not a get rich quick scheme. It's not a way for you to make money without doing any work. So if you're the kind of person who is lazy, praying for miracle, the things I'm going to share with you is not going to work for you. But if you're a serious-minded individual who really is tired of the old way of doing things and you want to leverage these new technologies to build a consistent and predictable income for yourself that comes passively, then do the things you are going to learn today, because if you use this strategy to build a business, I promise you, you will never lack for money in your life. So my goal for this web class is to show you that the only way for you to exponentially grow your income is through an automated business. And the only way to build an automated business is by using my profit automation formula. So when you use my formula I'm going to reveal to you in this class, I promise you that you are going to have an amazing result when it comes to how you generate money. Because the truth is this, we cannot keep complaining about how things are done. The only thing we can do is we have to use new strategies to be able to increase our income, which will now give us freedom and peace of mind. So let's continue this class now. So many of you might be asking yourself, who is this guy even talking to me now? Why should you even listen to me? Because at the end of the day, this might be the first time you are meeting me, and this might not be the first time. But in case you don't know, well, let me just tell you a little bit of myself. My name is Charles Edreams. The first thing I am is a father, because I believe that as a man, the one most important achievement is building your own family. And for me, I achieved that at a young age, and I'm very, very proud of that fact. I'm also a trainer and a coach. What I do is I try to help people, with strategies that can enable them create digital income, because for me, digital income is the most important. I'm also an author. I've written about 3 books, this one being a bestseller. I'm a thought leader. I get invited to live TV to share my thoughts on how people can leverage the internet to build wealth for themselves. And also, I'm a risk taker. I love to take risks, do things that scare me, because I believe that the only way you can grow as an individual is when you are willing to push yourself from your comfort zone. I hate the comfort zone. That's why I'm always trying to see what else I'm capable of. So I'm always taking risks. Some risks are dangerous, some risks are not. Anyways, before you say my life is really amazing, let me just show you myself. This was me a few years back when I was in my small village in Delta State called Ugele. Back then, this is my mother's provision store. And the one underneath the picture is where we lived at the time. You see, back then, my mother, she was selling provision, and she wanted me to go to school. She did her best from the provision store. She was able to take me to school. And then after school, I went into photography, which was where I was surviving and trying to build myself and make some money. Because the idea was, if you go to school, you are supposed to find out how to create an income and build a life for yourself. But the reality is this. School does not give you the knowledge you need to really thrive. So what I did was, after school, I went into photography full time, which I was using to really take care of myself until my first daughter was born. And things became very, very difficult because I wasn't really making enough to feed myself, let alone now take care of my family. Eventually, one day I got very depressed. I just closed from this wedding ceremony that had invited me to. I didn't even make any money. I think I'm at about 3,000 naira at the time. And I got frustrated and very, very angry and very, very depressed. I went to buy a sniper. I said I was going to drink this thing and just end my life because I was finally done. I didn't want to continue my life anymore because I wasn't really being able to give my family, my kids, the kind of life she deserved. So I said, man, I was going to end it all. And eventually, I woke up in the middle of the night trying to take this thing. And the thing that really saved me that night was my mom. She came to my mind that night and she told me, say, my son, is this how you're going to pay me back after all the sacrifices I've made for you? Because my mom, she had me when she was just 15 years old, and she did everything she could on her own to ensure that she trained me to school and just give me an edge over every other person in my community. And then now I'm thinking about ending my life, and I felt like it wasn't really fair for me to do that to my family. And then I decided to say, okay, let me figure out what I could do next. And that was when I really started going online. I would search online trying to figure out how to make money. Have you ever been in a situation whereby you cannot really take care of the people you love and you are really frustrated by this? And then for me, I went online trying to figure out, okay, how can I make money? What can I do? And that was how I started searching for ways to make money online, and then jump into different strategies like affiliate marketing, CPA marketing, all these other things that people talk about that looks fancy, Amazon KDP, that things that you think will work, but at the end of the day, you try these strategies and nothing works. But yet you keep hearing that there's a way to make money online. But how do you do that? My search became very frustrating until one day I saw a video by this guy, Dean Graziosi. In this video, Dean Graziosi was talking about how he was able to generate a good and consistent income online by using the internet to sell digital solutions. I was curious by what he was talking about because I wanted to find out what he did. And after going through his YouTube videos, I realized that he was helping people through a strategy that they call self-education, whereby you are not teaching people the things you know. And then I went deep, I bought his course, I started thinking about how I can implement this thing into my own life. And eventually, I too created one of my products which was focused on helping people unlock an MTN modem. I don't know if you've ever had this MTN modem from back in the day, if you want to browse, whereby you have to insert that thing into your laptop, and then you start now having to browse with the modem. The problem with those modem then is that you can only use one particular modem on it, and then I want a SIM on it. So I found a way to unlock this modem to use multiple SIMs. So I decided to use that knowledge and turn it into a digital solution, and I was selling it to people on the internet. I did that, and after about a month of doing this, I was able to generate about 620,000 naira from just doing this. And that really blew my mind away because that was the easiest money I've ever made in my life. So I went deep to try to figure out how to make more money with this. And eventually I couldn't make any sales anymore because where I was selling was, I would reach out to people on Facebook and ask them, do you have an MTN modem? They would say yes. Okay, do you want me to show you how to use multiple SIM on it? They would say yes. Okay, go get this, my products, to help you do that. And then that was how I was really making sales, and it wasn't scalable. So eventually I stopped. Money wasn't coming in anymore. So I now went into to really find out how I could make more money with this thing I was doing. And that was when I discovered this guy called Russell Brunson, who taught me a way that could show me how to be able to monetize and make more money on the internet. And then I got into one of his programs, and eventually, I went deep into trying to figure out how to really sell things online, because that's really the secret to making money. You must sell something, you must sell things. And I went to Abuja, just like that, just to ensure that I can, be around my family and still go and do more, make more money in the process, right? And then, you see, one of the things that really surprised me is this guy called Murphy. You see, Murphy was a friend, somebody who I know from when we were doing photography. As I was doing well, he reached out to me and told me that he really was amazed by my drive and my growth so far. He asked me, how did you do it? And I was like, okay, well, if you want to know how I do it, this is what I did. I now mentored him through the process and showed him what I was doing at the time. And Murphy, who was a photographer, this is Murphy currently right now, is doing very well for himself. He's living abroad as we speak. In fact, let me even just play a video for him so you can understand what I mean. This is Murphy. Let me just play his video so you can hear
I
me.
want to say a big thanks to Dr. Shas, how he taught me how to use the internet to make a living for myself. After my school days, I have to go into photographing because as the eldest of my family, I have younger ones depending on me, so life was not really balanced for me. Then I met Dr. Shas. Then he introduced me to something called profit automation, which really helped me to really understand the internet, and I was able to make good money for myself to pay my bills and also assist my siblings. Right now, I'm doing my master's degree. Guess what? I paid everything myself.
So how many of you would like to have the kind of story that Murphy had? Today he's being able to do his master's abroad. He's able to take care of his family. He's able to do so many things for himself just because he understands how to be able to generate an income online. Would you love to have the same results Murphy has? Let me know in the comment section if you love to have that kind of results. Let me know in the comment section, guys. If you want to have the kind of result Murphy has, let me know in the comment section. If you want to have the kind of result Murphy has, let me know in the comment section, guys. Amazing, amazing, amazing. Amazing. So amazing. So you see, for me, you might think that's really the most important thing for me, but for me, one of the things that really I'm able to achieve today that really changed my life is just the fact that I could give my mother, the woman who really forced me to try to figure out how I can make something out of myself. I could give her the kind of life she now deserves. And I don't know, you see, the reason why I'm telling you all of this is because I don't know where you are in your journey. Perhaps you have somebody you care about. It could be your mom, it could be your dad, it could be your wife, your husband, it could be your children. People that you really love so much, but you don't know how to, make their life better. You want to give them the better life, but then you don't know how to make it work for them. What I'm sharing with you here, or what I'm going to share with you here, is going to be able to give you the ability to take care of your family and show you exactly what you need to be able to do, because this is what changed my life, and it has changed so many people's life. You see, after over 7 years of trying to figure out how to make money, I discovered the hard way. And the hard way is, if you've been struggling to make money, struggling to grow your finances, struggling to really put yourself in that place where you can really afford freedom and be able to give your family the life they want, the truth is this: you are just working hard. You're working like these people who work hard. They do everything. They try to work for money tonight, thinking that that's how it's going to give you success. You see, the hard way is the way that we've been taught. They say if you want to, start a business, you have to go rent a shop, you have to buy goods, you have to decorate the shop, find customers, beg people to buy and refer you, employ staff that will give you everything, do everything yourself. Overwork yourself just because you want to make some money. Or if you don't want to start a business, you have to go figure out how to carry your CV from one company to the next, trying to beg people to give you employment. At the end of the day, if you manage to even get your employment, you are not still making enough to take care of yourself, let alone take care of your family. And you see people work hard every single day. They are going to work, but yet they're not getting the reward for their hard work. And for me, you see, the truth is this: if I've tried the hard way, I've tried every way you can think about to make money, and I realized that if you really want to make money, if you really want to make money that gives you freedom, that is the freedom to afford not just your choices, but to also afford the kind of life that your family deserves, there are just 3 secrets to doing that. And that's the 3 secrets of an automated business. The first secret is automated business secret. Why building an automated business is the smartest and most reliable path to wealth creation, especially in this bad economy. Once I reveal this secret to you, I promise you, you will never really be confused about what to do to generate good money for yourself. The second secret is automated business hacking. the step-by-step method for launching your own automated business, even if you have nothing to sell, no tech skills, and no online experience. And the third secret I'm going to reveal to you is how to make your automated business print money 24/7 so you can rest more, spend quality time with your family, and still earn consistently without begging people to buy. Are you ready to discover these 3 secrets right now? Let me know if you're ready to discover these 3 secrets. Let me know in the comment section if you're ready to discover these 3 secrets right now. Say, I want to discover these secrets right now, the 3 secrets that transform my life. Are you ready to discover them right now? Are you ready to discover these secrets right now? Say, I want to discover the secret right now. Show me the secrets. Tell me, say, show me the secrets right now. Amazing. So let's jump into secret number 1. Automated business secret. Why building an automated online business is the smartest and most reliable path to wealth creation, especially in this bad economy. The reality is this: you and I can agree that the economy in Nigeria right now is bad. Whether you are in Nigeria, in any African country, African economy is bad. So knowing this, you and I cannot complain about what's going on. Rather, we have to do things differently. And if you want to do things differently, then pay attention to what I'm about to show you right now, because it's very, very important. You see, according to a statistics that I discovered the other day, it said in Nigeria, 40.1% of people are poor according to the 2018/19 National Monetary Poverty Line, and 63% are multi-dimensionally poor according to the National MPI 2022. Multi-dimensional poverty is higher in rural areas. What this simply means is over 40% of Nigeria populations are poor. But whoever made these statistics is wrong, because I will tell you that more than 80% of people in this country are currently struggling to get by. They are poor. Why? Because they are doing things the old way. That is the traditional part of going to get a job, work your ass off for money tonight, thinking that that's how it's going to make money, or open a small business and struggle thinking that that's how it's going to make you money. You see, when I discovered this, I said I was going to find a way to do things differently, and that was when I really discovered this particular chart that I want to show you right now. This chart changed my perspective on what I need to do to ensure that I can create wealth for myself. You see, I discovered this chart from a book called Rich Dad Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki. You see, in this chart, he talked about this 3 quadrant, which he called the cash flow quadrant. He said the first stage of everybody, that is the stages we go through to make money. The first stage is you become an employee. An employee is, at this stage of being an employee, you exchange your time and efforts for an income. If you do not work, you will not get paid. This stage is the stage I call the paid slave. That the only way you make money at this stage is when you go work for somebody. You use your intelligence, you use your qualifications to work for them to earn peanuts at the end of the month. No matter how skillful you are, if you are currently in this stage, you will not be able to make money. Okay? You will not be able to make money. So then, let's go to the second stage. You talk about the second stage, which is the self-employed stage. He said, at this stage, you work for yourself, but you can never take a break. Your business will collapse without you. This is the stage you see those people who open a small business, tailoring store. They sell provision, they sell things in the market, they sell this small business. You know, they do small business thinking that they are actually doing business. But in reality, they've also created this thing called the self-imprisoned slave. They are imprisoned because they cannot make money without them working. The day they fall sick and say, man, I can't go to work today, their business is going to collapse because nobody will be able to help them run the business the way they run it. And if you find yourself in any of these 2 stages, say you are an employee, and the only way you make money is by going to work, or you are somebody who has a small business and the only way you make money is by going to that your small business to do your whatever thing you are doing, you want to run out immediately, because it's very, very dangerous. Because when something happens to you, you have issues financially, because you'll not be able to trade your time anymore for money due to whatever happens. So then let's move to the first stage. You said the first stage is the business owner stage. This stage is the stage that has to do with those multi-big companies whereby they go open big companies, whereby you take your money, go open big companies, and then use that company to employ people to now solve problems in the marketplace. He said these people have people working hard for them to grow their income. So the way they make money is that they open a business, a big company like MTN or these big banks, Zenith Bank, Eco Banks, whatever banks you have out there, right? These big companies, they employ other people to come and work for them so that those people will help them generate more money and they will get paid, right? This is the business owner stage. These people, I call them the money makers. They are the ones who are really making the money because they've been able to find a way to now generate income by using people. They use other people to generate income. Are you guys getting this at all? If you are getting this, let me know in the comment section. And then it goes to the fourth stage, which is the investor. This stage is for those people who have been able to now win the game of wealth. They've been able to generate a lot of money, so now their own money is making them money. The money is making, like, they've been able to invest in so many businesses that they now have freedom to do whatever they want. These people are the people that have money working hard for them. They have money in their sleep. These people that make money in their sleep. You see, these masters of wealth, they are the people who really control wealth. They have been able to really build those leverage that they need to really make a lot of money, like Mark Zuckerberg. You see, these people like Warren Buffett, these investors. You see, so these are the strategies they've been able to understand to now allow them to do things differently. And you see, for you and I, normally we have to be able to get to this stage called the masters of wealth. Because when you get to this stage, that's when you'll be able to really make the kind of money you want to make. But then again, when I discovered this particular cash flow quadrant, I had to think things differently. I started taking a step back and I now realized, okay, maybe I needed to go open a business. So now I went to go take from my photography business and then open a laundry store back in the day, because I thought that the idea for me was to open a business, so that I can be able to make money. So I went to open this business, pimped it fine, bought all the fine computers and, made it look good, thinking that that's what's going to give me money. But you see, that was my mistake. That was my mistake because after a while, I started using my own money I was making to run the business. I was having issues with employees. I was struggling to find customers. And the business now became like a prison for me. I wasn't able to even have free time. I couldn't do nothing on my own. Like, there was so much frustrations I was just coming from the business, and I was not really making the money that I wanted to make from the business because I couldn't make any money due to the restrictions that I saw in the business. And for me, I had to close down the business because it was not favoring me. Just like many people now, they take their money, they go get a huge capital and they start go open a small business, which is a very, very wrong mindset. So for me, that's what I did then. And then I got tired, so, and eventually closed down the place. That was when I now go back and I started studying companies. Because I wanted to really I wanted to do a business that can allow me freedom, that I don't have to be in that place to now make money. Rather, I can be anywhere and still make money. So I started studying companies. And I realized that what companies do is simple. Somebody will just go, raise capital, and then will now find graduates who are qualified in a specific task, and then employ them, tell them, say, come, I'll give you employment. And when they get there, they will not give them employment. And then these people who have been employed will now use their time, their intelligence to create product for people who have money, and the company will now sell those products to those people in exchange for the money they have. And this way, this is how the companies now make money. For instance, if you look at a company like MTN, has people working for them, graduates, master degree holders, PhD holders. He has all these people working for them. And what do? All they do is just help people connect to the internet. So they were able to create a subscription as a service, and then they sell it to you and I, so that if we want to access the internet or if we want to call people, we have to buy this service for them or this data for them, and then we can do that. So they've been able to now use a strategy to create a solution to people's problem, and they sell it to us, in order to make money. So at the end of the day, every company does three things. The first thing they do is they identify a problem. The second thing they do is package that problem, the solution to that problem, into a product or a service, and then they now sell it to people who have the problem. This is how every big organization make money. If you look at MTN, the banks, if you look at every big company today, Dangote and the rest of them, all they do is they create products that solves people's problem, and then they sell those products to them. And when I studied this, and I realized that, okay, I think I was missing something though. I didn't want to be in a business whereby I was not able to make the kind of money I want. Rather, I want to be in a business whereby I can be able to generate income consistently. So I went back to this cash flow quadrant, and that was when I discovered a loophole, because I didn't have the kind of capital I needed to build a big company that will employ a lot of people. So I decided, okay, what can I do differently? And I went online, and that was when I discovered a loophole that I call the automated business. He said this automated business is a system that multiplies money for you. The goal is to help you multiply whatever money you currently have, you know. And when I discovered this thing, it changed my life completely, because you see, this is the same strategy that these new multi-millionaires are using to create wealth. You see those guys called content creators, those big ones, Brother Shaggy and the rest of them. Let me show you. You see those guys called the content creators. What they do is they use the automated business strategy. And I'm going to explain it for you. You don't have to be a content creator to do that, but I'm going to explain it to you. You see, how the system works is just simple. Number one, you create people. That is, you create what people want with your time or money, and then you plug it into an automated sales system, and then you get paid. This is the simple thing you do. So if you look at what someone like Sabinus does, Sabinus will go out there, he will go and shoot content with money. Perhaps he's going to pay somebody to shoot content for him, right? Pay the videographer to come and shoot content. After he shoots content, he now puts that content on social media, right? Put it on social media, and then social media now pay him for every view. So all he's just doing is he will put his content online, then you and I will now go stream the content with our data, and then social media will now pay him for every view. And look at what Wizkid do. Wizkid, Burna Boy, Davido, and the rest of your big guys, you know, they will go and sing music, and then they'll put that music on streaming platforms. Then you and I will now go subscribe and use our money to pay to listen to those songs, and then the platform will now pay the artist for every listener. You see, and I discovered that these guys were using the new money making strategy, which is the automated business strategy, because you cannot make money in this new world by leveraging the old strategies, because it's not going to work. It's too slow, and you'll not make enough. That's why so many of you work hard, and yet you're not making the money you deserve, because you are just working hard, doing the wrong things. And these guys have been able to tap into the automated business strategy, and that way they are not able to now make money consistently from the comfort of their own. And the truth is, you don't have to be a content creator to take advantage of this. I'm going to show you how I personally start taking advantage of it, and that changed my entire life. Are you guys getting this at all? Let me know in the comment section if you are getting this. I know you might be wondering, who's this strategy going to work for? You see, this strategy is going to work for you if you're a graduate, if you're a professional, if you're a civil servant, if you're a business owner, if you're an expert, a retiree, a consultant, an educator, a coach, an author, a specialist, or if you're anyone who just desires to start and grow a business. If you're the kind of person who is tired of, letting the government control your life, or letting somebody control your income, and you say, yes, enough with that, I want to start building my own income generating strategies, then this strategy will work for you as long as you implement it. So are you guys getting this? Because it's very, very important you really get this in your brain, because if you can understand this thing I'm showing you right now, I promise you that you will never lack for money again. It's very, very powerful when you understand it. So let's jump to, so finally, I've been able to show you that building an automated online business is the smartest and most reliable path to wealth creation, especially in this bad economy, because if you compare it to every way of making money, this is the only way you can really build leverage whereby you are making passive income. That is the ability to generate an income while you sleep. Anyways, let's move to secret number 2, which is automated business hacking. The step-by-step method for launching your own automated business, even if you have nothing to sell, no tech skills, and no online experience. So let's get started with that. So if you want to achieve success, you see, one of the things that changed my life at the early stages of my life when I was trying to figure out how to make money is this quote that I saw from one of my mentors called Tony Robbins. Tony Robbins is a global life coach. He's somebody that helps a lot of people. So I saw I took one of his courses, and he gave me this quote in that course, and it changed my entire life. He said, if you want to if you want to achieve success, all you need to do is find a way to model those who have already succeeded. That means you don't have to figure out how to succeed on your own. Just go find somebody who has already achieved success and copy what they did. And if you look at Nigeria today, the Igbos are one of the most successful tribes in Nigeria because of this strategy. You see, when an Igbo man goes to the city, he goes to start a business. And then he now goes back to his village and bring somebody, maybe from his family, his younger brother, his cousin, or somebody from the family in that environment, and brings that person from the village to the city and tell the person, come and serve me for so amount of years. As you are serving me, when you finish serving me, I'm going to give you money to start your own business, right? So this young boy now comes to this Oga now. He works for this Oga for a while. For a period of time, maybe 6 years, 5 years, 7 years, 10 years, depending on the time they agreed upon. After this period of time, this boy will learn this business hands-on from this Oga. And after learning, the Oga will now say, okay, take Shinedu, go and use that store. That's your store. Take so amount of capital. Go use everything you've learned from my business now. Go and use it to grow that business. This boy now goes to start his own business, his own brand, and before you know, that guy start growing, and then he makes money at the same time too. He will now go do the same. This is why Igbos are very successful, because they understand the idea that if you want to succeed, you don't have to be the one to figure out how to succeed on your own. You just need to go find somebody who already has succeeded in that thing you are trying to achieve and copy their strategy. When I discovered this, I decided to go figure out who I could copy. And as I started searching, I found this guy called Frank Kern. Frank Kern is a multi-millionaire in the US who sells products that teaches people how they can take care of train their dogs. This guy is graciously someone that owns private jets. He's an amazing man who teaches people how they can start a real estate business. That's how he has been able to generate millions of naira. And you see another guy called Russell Brunson. This guy started his career selling how-to ebooks. These guys, all they were doing is they were selling the information that they have. Whatever they know, they will package that thing into a product and sell it to other people. These are what made these people multi-millionaires. And when I discovered that, all I did was I started copying exactly what they did. I didn't try to deviate from the process. I started copying them step by step and implementing that strategy, whereby I was now I will go online, study about how to solve a particular problem, and then I will now turn it into a product and sell it to people. You see, over the years, since I started trying to figure out how to make money online, the one thing that made me start making good money online was these 3 steps. And if you can implement these 3 steps in your life, I promise you that you will never lack for money again in your life. You see this thing called, I don't have money, will never be anything you say, because you will always have a way to generate money. If you want to make money online, forget about everything they've told you. Go do affiliate marketing, Amazon KDP, this one, that one, whatever thing, crypto, whatever thing they've announced for you. Go learn a tech skill, whatever thing they've announced, you forget about them and do these 3 things. The first thing you want to do is simple. Step 1 is you want to identify a burning problem. This is step 1, not step 2. Step 1, okay? Identify a burning problem. This is very, very, very important. Identify a burning problem, guys. This is very, very important. Are you getting this? Let me know if you are getting this. This is very, very important. So you have to identify a burning problem. Let me know if you are getting this, guys. Let me know if you are getting this. Let me know if you are getting this, guys. Let me know if you are getting this, guys. Let me know. If you are getting this, let me know in the comment section. Let me know that you're following me. Let me know that you're following me, guys. If you're getting this, let me know that you're getting this. Amazing. So step 1, you must identify a burning problem. See, listen here. You see, one of the things that's stopping you from making money right now is because the only thing you focus on is what you want. But the reality is this: everybody you know, from your boss to the people that you stream online, to the content creators, to the people that act movies, to the people that release songs, to the people that are selling you the bags, the shoes, and everything that you are using in your life, that you are spending your money to buy. All they are doing to you is they are finding a way to use something to take money from you by solving your problem. So many of you will go and buy the iPhone because you think that, okay, if I buy the iPhone, that's going to solve my problem. Okay, I want to access the internet, so I go buy a phone. I want to call somebody, so I go buy data. So people are taking money from you because they've been able to identify a problem that you have, and now they are monetizing the solution to that problem. So for you, if you want to make money, you want to do the same thing as well. You want to look at everybody around you and identify a burning problem that somebody is going through. This burning problem must be specific and very, very clear. Don't try to be a problem that is random. No, specific and very, very clear. I'm going to explain this very, very soon. Okay, just understand this. The second thing it must be urgent. It must be a problem that people want to solve now. That they will be willing to solve it now. If they just see the solution, then they will not hesitate to solve it. Okay, and then the third thing you must pay attention to in this problem is the third thing. It must be a problem that people will be willing to pay money to solve. They must be willing to pay money to solve this problem, because if they're not willing to pay money to solve this problem, that means you will not make money. Okay, just like I will give you an example. For me as a person, I like buying things like hammer. I like buying things like screwdrivers in my house. Okay, I buy these things because anytime I want to do certain things around the house, I don't like calling somebody. Come and help me change my sockets, or come and help me hang this portrait on the wall. I like to do all those things myself. Okay, so I have the hammer and things like that in my house. Why did I buy the hammer? Did I buy the hammer because the hammer is beautiful? No, I bought the hammer because the hammer will allow me put a nail on the wall. So what I'm trying to say is this: I was willing to spend money to buy an hammer because I want to put a nail in the wall. So for you as a person, you want to identify problems that people around you are facing. Are you guys getting this? This is very, very crucial, because if you don't understand this, then every other thing makes no sense. But if you are able to find a problem that somebody is willing to solve, guess what? You can now move to number 2. All you want to do in this number 2 is create a digital solution. What's a digital solution? A digital solution is something like a digital product. Like you see, like all these a video is a digital solution. Maybe if you are somebody who is struggling to solve a particular problem, like perhaps you don't know how to cure acne. You have a pimples all over your face, you don't know how to cure it. And for me as a person, I suffered from pimples when I was younger, and I was able to discover a strategy that helped me cure the pimples. If I decide to say, okay, let me now, based on that problem, go create a solution that will teach somebody, maybe a short video that will teach somebody how to cure acne or pimples, guess what? That can now be a digital solution that I can sell to someone who has acne. So this is why digital solutions are very, very important, because they allow you the ability to really do the third step, which is okay, before we go to the third step, you say your digital solution should be laid out in a clear step-by-step roadmap that can guide anyone to solve the problem from start to finish on their own. The point of this is this: you must, for instance, if I'm going to ask you, say, okay, my bro, come, or my sis, show, how can I solve this problem? And then you now tell me, okay, step 1, you are doing this, step 2, you are doing this, step 3, you are doing this, step 4, you are doing this. Okay, that entire step, you want to package them inside a digital solution so that the person who is not present with you there, you can just send them a link to a video or a link to an ebook, right? They can just go and watch the video or read the ebook and then get the strategy that they need to implement to be able to solve that problem. This is the same thing we do when we go to school, right? But the school is physical, whereby we go to the lecture or we go take lectures about how to solve a particular problem in the marketplace. So this is the same thing you want to do, whereby you create a step-by-step strategy that can help somebody, okay, help somebody solve a problem that they have. Because if it's a problem that they're having, guess what? People are willing to pay money to solve that problem any day, anytime. The reason why people buy houses is because they want to have their own house. It's a problem for them. They're tired of the landlords giving them headache. So now somebody else go and spend money to build a house, and this person now comes in and now pay you for the house. So this is, once you have your digital solution that is clearly laid out, that has clearly laid out the solution that the person can use to solve this problem, all you want to do, okay, convert that solution into an ebook, an online course, webinar video, or online workshop, because these things are things that exist online. So they are not physical product that if I sell this remote to you now, I have to send it to wherever you are for you to get the remote. But digital products, if I sell it to you, you can just consume it from the internet, so I don't have to send it to you anymore. So you see, once you have your product ready, then the step 3 is automate the selling and delivery process. This is very, very important, because this is what's going to allow you that thing called passive income. If you really want passive income, that is the ability to generate money while you sleep, this is the most important. That's why digital products are very, very important. I cannot automate the delivery process of selling this thing. Say, for instance, if I sell this thing to you, I have to send it to you physically. But if I sell a digital product for you, I can automate the delivery process, which is set up a system online that can just, as you buy it, the thing will automatically just send it to you. That way I don't have to involve my time in the selling process. And then for you who will say, okay, but I don't really understand this thing you're talking about, let me explain something for you. You see, when my first daughter was born, my first daughter, Fallon, when she was born, she was having this hair loss. Her hair was just falling off. And for you, if you see me, I'm somebody who loves to keep hair. I love hair a lot. Even if I have a son right now, my son will still keep his hair because I love hair. And then my daughter, who was just born at the time, she was losing hair. I got so hungry and I was looking for ways to solve this problem. I would go to the hospital. They couldn't give me a viable solution. No, they couldn't give me any solution because all the things they were giving me was not working. One day, I was scrolling on social media and I now heard a lady who was talking about the same challenge our own daughter has faced. He said her daughter faced the same problem when she was younger, and then she was able to find a way to, solve that problem. And I reached out to this lady, madam, this is the same thing I'm going through right now. How did you do it? Please tell me. How you take Duam? Now, which I want to know be that. Now, which I tell this woman. So she now, she told me, okay, well, if you want to know how to do it well, I have this videos that will teach you how to do it, but to access the video, you have to pay me 25,000. I said, same, I can. I send her money, and then she sent me the link to the videos. I started watching the video, and then I applied the strategies she shared in the video. She said we should boil rice water, boil some things, turmeric, and mix all these things together, and then we used to wash the hair. We did that thing for about 3, 4, 5 days, and that hair loss stopped. After about 2 weeks, my daughter's hair started growing up, and the thing was so amazing. I was really happy and excited, and I reached out to this lady and said, madam, thank you so much for helping me solve this problem for my daughter. You see, this woman is not a technical person. She's not a technical guru, and just by helping people or helping parents stop their children hair loss, she's able to make millions currently right now. Because we did a partnership recently whereby I built her a system whereby she was able to now automate the process. So now she's making, the system is generating millions on a monthly basis. I'm talking about double-digit millions. Not just one single-digit million like 1 million, 2 million. No, double-digit, 20-something million, 17 million, 15 million. That's how much she generates monthly by teaching people how they can cure what? Hair loss. So are you guys getting this? Are you getting this at all? Because it's very, very important to do. You see, the truth is this. People are always taking money from you one way or the other. But your goal now is to figure out how can you use something that you can use to help somebody to take money from others as well. That's really the secret to making money in this new age. Are you getting this? Let me know in the comment section if you are getting this. If you are getting this, let me know in the comment section. If you are getting this, let me know in the comment section. Today you can know how to, build a better relationship, and you can sell that knowledge. Any knowledge you have at all right now, you can sell it. And if you say you don't have knowledge, guess what? You can go read books. You can read books, or better still, go use AI to come up with solutions to problems that you can now sell as digital solutions to people on the internet, whereby you're not making money and you're helping people at the same time. This is the opportunity that you have right now. If you're somebody who has been in a particular business for a long time, you could leverage that knowledge you've gathered, the knowledge and experiences you've gathered in that business, and sell that as a digital solution right now and automate the entire process whereby you would now start making money consistently without you even doing nothing. You know, this is what the internet has allowed us to do right now. You see, the truth is this: everybody who has been telling you that come and make money doing this, come and learn Amazon KDB, come and learn affiliate marketing, come and learn CPR marketing, come and learn this one and learn that one. All they are doing is sell their knowledge to you. They are just selling what they know about that industry to you. So for you as a person right now, you want to sell what you know to others as well. Either it's something you know, or you could use AI to come up with something that you can sell, or you could just go read a book. One of my programs back in the day where I was teaching people how they can read came from me studying books and buying courses from other people, and I was able to identify a strategy that can allow me read, and I started selling that. Are you guys getting this? So amazing. I hope by now that you now see that the step, you've not discovered the step-by-step method for launching your own automated business, even if you have nothing to sell, no tech skills, and no online experience. The third secret I want to expose to you today is how to make your automated business print money 24/7, so you can rest more, spend quality time with your family, and still earn consistently without begging people to buy. I know one of the reasons why many of us don't want to start a business is because we don't want to beg people to buy. Come and beg, please buy from us. That's not what we are going to be doing. I promise you that. You don't need to beg nobody to buy anything from you. You don't have to be a social media influencer with a lot of followers to be able to use this strategy. All you need is to implement this strategy I want to show you now. You see, there's something called the ad advantage, which I'm going to really break down for you to understand. And to understand the ad advantage, let's really check the statistic. It says about 45% of new businesses fail within the first 5 years. 45% of new businesses fail within the first 5 years. Why? Because they don't understand what I'm about to show you right now. It's not about starting a business. It's not about going to start this business I'm showing you right now, but it's about understanding how to ensure that this business can keep paying you for the rest of your life. And to know that, let's go back to when Cowbell Milk was a very huge brand in Nigeria. How many of you remember when Cowbell Milk was a huge brand? Do you remember when Cowbell Milk was a huge brand back in the day? When I was small, I used to live with one of my auntie, and every time we come back from school, we'll have this Cowbell Milk tune playing. Cowbell, our milk, will not see the elephant dancing and all of these things. And for us as young kids, we're so happy to watch that ad, to watch that video. Anytime the video comes out, you hear Cowbell, everybody will just run to the parlor, we just say, Cowbell, our milk, That's how we loved Cowbell Milk. But what we didn't know at the time is that Cowbell Milk were using their video to indoctrinate us into loving the brand, into being obsessed about the brand, so that whenever you go to the provision store to go and buy a milk, the first thing that comes to your mouth, to your mind, is just, give me Cowbell Milk. You are not saying these things consciously, but just because you've been watching Cowbell Milk advertisement so long, the only thing in your head is Cowbell Milk is the best milk. The truth is this: it's not about the best person in the industry, right? The fact that you are very good at what you do is not going to make you succeed. The people that succeed in any industry are the ones who people know the most. Awareness, recognition. And if you see back in the day, if you want to get awareness in your business, you have to use billboard ads, you have to use radio ads, you have to use newspaper ads, you have to use television ads, etc. But the problem with all these ads is that they were very, very expensive back in the day. You have to have a lot of money to be able to get your name on these billboards. Very, very expensive. Even till now, they're still expensive. But now, thanks to this thing called social media, let me show you something. It said worldwide digital population. It said as of October 24th, as of October 2024, there were 5.2 billion internet users worldwide, which amounted to 67.5% of the global population. And of this total 5.2 billion people, 63.3% of the world's population were social media users. I want you to really understand the perspective here. We currently have about 8 billion people in the world. And they say out of 8 billion people, 5.52 billion of these people are on social media. What does this tell you? It tells you that every customer that you are looking for that will buy your product, the one you create, is on social media. So to take advantage of that, you just have to observe what I'm going to show you now. You see, this is I believe you've seen in your screen something will just pop up, somebody talking about something. What you don't know is that those are ads. They are paid ads. People have paid social media to show their ads to other people. Why? For one reason and one reason only, because they want to make money. They want to sell something. So there are three ways to really take advantage of this social media. The first is you have to choose an advertisement channel. We have Facebook ads, we have Instagram ads, we have YouTube ads, we have Google ads. Okay, you choose one platform. Facebook and Instagram are the same platform. You choose one platform, and then you just link your auto sales process to it. That is your system that sells your product to it, and then you pay the platform. Just tell the platform, say, go show this my products to people on social media. And guess what? Social media will now take that your product and go show it to people and tell them to buy the product and then give you your money automatically because of the automated sales system. This is the secret that ordinary people like you and I are now using to take advantage of the internet to generate money. I'll give you an example. I want you to see this right here. You see, if you look at this thing, this particular statistics, look at this is one of my social media advertisement accounts, okay? And you see how much spent? How much did I spend there? You see I've spent about 350,000 naira, and you see I got about 10 sales, okay? So now let's go. Let me show you the math here. I spent 369,000 naira, and the product I'm selling that got me 10 sales, I sell that product for 147,000 naira. So I spent 369,000 naira to make 1.400 million naira in less than 30 days. I want you to understand. See, listen, before I move on, I really want you to understand the power here. I created a product that has to do with a digital solution, something that has to do with helping people online, and then the product is teaching people how they can read. I sell that product for 147,000 naira, and I spent 369,000 naira to promote that product, and I got about 10 sales in a month, which amounted to about 1.4 million naira. If you remove the 369,000 naira from the 1.4 million naira, 1.4 million, it will give you about 1.1 million. So I made a profit of 1.1 million. That is about 3 times my investment. That's what ads can give you. Land investment will not give you. Real estate investment will not give you. There's no investment in this world that can give you that type of return on investment, whereby you put so amount of money inside and then it doubles, triples your money for you immediately in a very short amount of time. That's the power of ads right now. Are you guys getting this? Let me know in the comment section if you are getting this. Let me know if you are getting this. Yes, say yes. I'm this. If you are understanding everything I'm sharing here, because I really hope you guys understand the power you have here. Because with this, literally, you don't have to work for anyone. You don't have to struggle to create an income. All you have to do is have a system that helps people. Are you getting this? Let me know if you are getting this, guys. Let me know if you are getting this, guys. Let me know if you are getting this. Are you understanding everything I'm saying? Or am I confusing you? Am I confusing you? Let me know if you are getting this. Say, yes, I'm getting this. I'm right on. Let me know if you are getting this. Amazing, amazing, amazing. So I believe you can now see that you can make your automated business print money for you 24/7, so you can rest more, spend quality time with your family, and still earn consistently without begging people to buy, just by using social media ads. Bro, guys, this is so powerful. If you have a business, or if you don't even have a business, you can use it to sell digital solutions. You can use it to sell anything at all. Social media is so powerful. So now you can finally see that these 3 secrets are the secrets to generating millions consistently online, which is number 1, building an automated business. Right? We'll now talk about automated business secrets, and then automated business hacking, and then ad advantage. Are you getting this, guys? So let me ask you some questions. I know you've been trying to make some money, on the internet for a long time. You've been trying different strategies, but nothing is working. Okay? I want to tell you that it's not your fault. But let me ask you, if if you finally were exposed to the right strategies that work. I'm not talking about guessing, I'm not talking about go guess and this is how. No, I'm talking about when somebody sits you down and say, okay, see, come, let me show you how to do this thing. Number one, do this one. Number two, do this one. Number three, do this one. If you get access to that type of mentoring, how would your result be in the next, say, 6 months or even 3 months? What do you think you can achieve if you are able to implement what I just showed you now and have your own automated business that can give you the ability to generate income consistently from the comfort of your home? How would that change your life? I know you're feeling like your head is on fire now, right? You have a lot of questions. Okay, you say I should create digital solution. How can I do that? How can I use AI to create digital solution? What should I do? Where should I go find the solution? Where should I go identify the problem? I know you have a lot of questions that you want to ask, and even though I want to go very, very deep and show you everything, there's no possible way I can cover everything in this one lesson. So for that reason, I want to know, is it okay if I spend the next, say, 10 minutes just to show you a special offer that I've created for people who want to work with me? So if you want to work with me, right, because there are two choices you have. You might go try to figure this thing out on your own, or you can come into my process. Let me mentor you, guide you, coach you through this entire process, show you step by step, right, where we create a product. I show you how to take it online. I show you how to use social media to get sales, and I show you how to start generating good, consistent income from the comfort of home. Is it okay? Do I have your permission? Let me share this offer with you. Do you want me to share this offer with you? Is it okay? Is it okay for you if I share this offer? Is it okay if I share this offer with you? Let me know, yes or no. But if you don't want to know, if you don't want me to coach you, if you don't want me to mentor you, we can just everybody can just go and sleep, because I believe that. Okay, amazing. A lot of people are saying yes. Good. Okay, great. So to ensure that I really take a certain people, I'm not taking everybody, I'm just working with just 5 persons, right? A very few amount of people. We have about almost 139 people in this life right now. Okay, I'll just make it 10 persons, okay? 10 persons. I just want to work with 10 persons. And in the next 6 weeks, I'm going to do something for you guys. I've been able to come together and put, I've created this thing called the Profit Automation, okay? When you enroll in this Profit Automation, what you are going to get is one of the things you are going to get is a 6 weeks Profit Automation with AI Masterclass. In this 6 weeks, the first week we are going to talk about offer engineering. What's an offer? An offer covers your problem, the problem I'm going to show you how to identify problem in the marketplace. I'm going to show you how to use AI to create solution to that problem, and then show you how to convert that problem, that's a solution, into a digital solution that we can now take into the market to go start selling to people and make money at the same time. So that's what we are going to cover in the first week. In the second week, we are going to talk about the winner's advantage. You see, a lot of you, right, one of the things that's stopping you from achieving the things you want to achieve right now is because you lack the ability to stay consistent in doing one thing for a long time. Many of us will just try something today, we don't get it right, we'll not dabble to something else, try again, go to next one. You see us dabbling, you see, I know you're getting of this. You go do affiliate marketing, you go do this one, you go do that one, do. You're not getting any results. I want to show you the thing that I've done differently in my life that has given me the ability to create finances at a high level. That is the winner's advantage. That's what we are going to look at in the second week. And then the third week, we are going to talk about online sales process. If you want to sell anything online, then that's where I'm going to expose you to the strategy that you can use to sell anything on the surface of this planet online right now. And if you can master this one skill of selling things online, I promise you will never lack money for anything again in your life. And the fourth thing we're going to talk about is the ad advantage. This is where I'm going to show you how to create ads that will sell for you every single day and bring money for you while you sleep. And then we are also going to talk about automation, because one of the most important things for me is getting automation. If you cannot automate your ability to make money, you are going to lose. So I'm going to show you how to automate your ability to generate money so that you can be making passive income every single day while you sleep. That's the thing That's what we are going to look at in week 5. And then week 6, we are going to talk about the branding secrets. We are showing you how to build your business and take it to the next level, whereby you now start attracting more people, making more sales, generating more money, and having more freedom. You know? And then, when you go through this masterclass, you'll be able to make money without trading your time. You'll be able to build a business that runs itself. You'll be able to travel when you like because your business is not tied to a physical location. That means freedom for you. One of the things I tell people is this: you must be able to generate money without being in a physical place. What I mean by this is you don't have to go to a physical place every single day to make money. No. Life has grown beyond that stage. And if you use my strategies in the Profit Automation Masterclass, I promise you that you are going to be able to get this result. And then you're also going to get rid of a job you hate. You're going to get rid of wasting your time and money trying to figure out. You're going to get rid of falling victims to all these online scammers, all in the name of I want to make money. The truth is this: the thing you are going to really save when you invest in this program is time. Yes, money can be made back, but one of the most important things in my life right now is giving my time to my kids, just being there for them, being able to create the kind of shadow they deserve. And the only way I'm able to do that is because I've been able to buy back my time by using these strategies I want to share with you in this program. You see, I've spent over $60,000 of my own money just to learn the things I'm going to share with you in this program. Over $60,000, guys, of my own money. Okay, just to learn the things I'm going to share with you in this program. And if you look at this woman, this is a Madam Rebecca. This is a lady who met me on TikTok one time, and she was interested in getting into my program, and then we signed her up, and she sent me a message. This woman does not know anything about technology. She actually lost her husband, and then we had a conversation, and I showed her how she could turn that knowledge into an income stream for herself. And she was able to now send me this message. She said, look at what she said. She said, hi. She said, good afternoon, Dr. Charles. I said, hi, madam, how are you doing today? He said, I'm great. I wrote you earlier to inform you that I got an additional email for 3 more sales. And I said, wow, I see someone is on fire. That means you are on track to make your first 10 sales before the end of this month. Yeah, this week. He said, yes. So he said, I've been so emotional since morning. So far, I've made $480K in less than 2 weeks since we started. She made $480K in less than 2 weeks from just using my strategies. How many of you would love to get that kind of strategy? That kind of result? Would you love to get that type of result, guys? Amazing. So this is another one of my students, Essay. Essay was actually a tiler. It was a tiler, somebody who was into tiling. Back in the day before you start using my strategies. And then this is Essay right now. He's able to travel and go anywhere he wants. He's able to do the things he wants. He's married currently, has his own daughter. In fact, you see, I don't want to just show you pictures of people I don't know and then I tell you that I'm the one that actually helped them. Okay, let's just hear from Essay Smart directly. Let's hear for Essay Smart. Amazing. Did you guys hear what he said? He said, thank you for helping me because everything you taught me impacted my life. Okay. Today he's able to travel the world, do the things he wants to do with his life, with his family because of the Profit Automation system. It's a system that works 100%. So anyways, who is this system for? This system is for you if you're a graduate, if you're a professional, if you're somebody who works as a civil servant, you are a business owner, an expert, a retiree, a consultant, an educator, a coach, author, specialist, or if you're anyone who desires to start a business, okay? If you desire to start, I'm very specific on you must want to start a business because this is a business, guys. It's not a get rich quick scheme. If you go through this like somebody wants to make money overnight without doing anything, you are not going to win. Okay, you are going to lose. It's for people who are ready to build a business that can give them freedom, a business that is automated, that can be run itself. Okay, So when you enroll, the first thing you are going to get is a 6 weeks profit automation with AI masterclass, so you can build an automated business that generates consistent income even while you sleep. The total value of this program is 997,000 naira, but that's not what you are going to be paying. But this is the total value of the program, because when I first launched this program fiscally in Abuja here, everybody who attended that class paid 997,000 naira to get access. And this is, so I'm bringing it online to you guys for, don't worry, you're not going to pay anything close to this amount, because I really want to help people with this. I don't want to create any limitation for anyone. I want people to be able to get access to the things that will change their life. The second thing you're going to get is this generational wealth creation blueprint. How many of you will say that you've been making money from your career, from your work, from your job, but yet you're not being able to see what that money is doing for you? Many of us will make money, and before you know, the money is just gone. You don't know what to do with the money just disappears like that. And you will sit down and calculate yourself, man, I've made 20 million naira in the last how many months? But I cannot see what I've done with that money. If you're the kind of person who keep struggling with what to do with your money, you don't know how to build generational wealth, then this generational wealth creation blueprint is for you. Because for me, at the stage I'm in right now, one of my major things is to build generational wealth for my family, for my kids, to be able to ensure that my kids can have freedom for the rest of their life. So I now started learning things and learning from courses, from trainings, from people who can show me how to build generational wealth. So I'm going to give you everything I've discovered when it comes to generational wealth creation, how you can now leverage the things I've discovered to build generational wealth for yourself if you decide to go that route. And the goal for you is so that you can break free from the cycle of poverty and ensure a better life, a better future for your unborn and born children, so you don't trap yourself in the never-ending cycle of money, of working for money until old age. Like so many of our parents, they were working and working for money, working for money. Even after retirement, they couldn't really achieve nothing because they did not understand how to build generational wealth. And if you don't want to fall into this trap, then ensure you take advantage of the things you're going to learn in the generational wealth creation blueprint. So what you're going to get is a 6 weeks profit automation masterclass with AI, which is valued at 997,000 naira. The generational wealth creation blueprint, which is valued at the generational wealth creation blueprint, so that you can break free from the circle of poverty and ensure a better future for your born and unborn children, which is valued at 1.5 million naira. The reason why it's valued at this price is because I paid about $2,500 to a online coach, which is Grant Cardone, to enroll in one of his programs that showed me how to really build generational wealth. If you convert $2,500 to naira, that's over 2 point something million, but I'll just say the value of what I'm giving you is 1.5 million, okay? But that's not what you're going to be paying, but that's the value of what you are getting when you enroll in this program. The total value of everything you are getting is 2.4 million 997,000 naira. So what else do you need to succeed? Okay, well, what if you get access to my Get Paid to Learn mentorship platform? So, you know, one of the things I realized for so many people is that because of the learning process that it takes time, they struggle with, you know, taking action. So you might be in your stage in your journey whereby you just want to start making money as soon as you can. So I created this strategy, this platform, so that you can get paid while you are learning. We designed a framework to enable my students get paid while they are learning, so that they can be earning while they learn the strategies I'm going to be teaching them in building their businesses. So now you will be able to unlock the power of earning while you are learning how to build your automated business. You also, so that you can start making money immediately, even before you fully implemented what you are learning. So what are you going to get? You're going to get the 6 weeks profit automation masterclass, generational wealth creation blueprint, and the Get Paid to Learn mentorship platform, so you can start earning even before you finish building your automated business. The value of this program is 575,000 naira, because that's what everybody paid initially when I first launched this platform, and everybody did well and they made good money. Some of them remain in the program, some of them went out, but at the end of the day, I want to give access to this program. That brings the total value to 3,072,000 naira. What else do you need? Okay, what if you get access to the Dreamers Edge program? How to turn your dreams into reality without working harder. For many of you, you are stuck in a position whereby you have all these many ideas. You see yourself big. You see yourself dreaming all these amazing dreams. You want to achieve all of these things, but you don't know how to achieve it. Well, that's why I created this program called the Dreamers Edge program. It's one of my most amazing programs when it comes to showing you what you need to do today that will enable you achieve that big dream. the habits you must develop, the mindset you must have, and the things that you need to be able to get yourself to take action so that you don't make excuses in your life. So when you get into this program, you'll be able to discover what you want most in life, and then you also get the proven tools and strategies you need to achieve them, so that you are not confused by what you want to do with your life anymore. So I don't go through life wasting your potential, trapped in confusion, working hard in vain, and ending up with regrets like so many of our parents did. Okay, and what you're going to get today is the 6-week profit automation with AI masterclass, the generational wealth creation blueprint, the get paid to learn mentorship platform, and also the Dreamers Edge course, which is so you can discover what you want most in life and get the proven tools and strategies you need to achieve them. The value of this program is 197,000 naira, but you're not going to pay anything close to this amount. But this is the value of what you're going to be getting, because when I first launched it, that's how much I sold it, and we sold it to almost 2,000 people, and I stopped selling it. Right now, you can't find the cost anywhere, but you're going to get access to it today. The total value of everything you're getting today is 3.2,669,000. Okay, so let's go to the last thing. What else do you need? Okay, what if I give you access to the Impact Catalyst Business Circle? This business circle is reserved for my mentees, people who want to work with me directly, to be able to learn from me as I learn in my journey, as I evolve, as I keep training myself to become more. I'm going to be sharing the things I'm learning to this community so that we can grow, build ourselves, because the most important criteria to be among us is and you want to keep building yourself so that you can learn more, you can achieve more, you can get more, and grow as an individual. Okay, so you can, when you get access to this circle, you'll be able to access my private community of like-minded individuals who can support and inspire you in your journey. So you never will have to walk alone or trap yourself in a circle of small-minded individuals, right? One of the things that stops so many people when they want to achieve success is because they are lonely in their work. You are the only one in your space who's trying to achieve more, and that can be frustrating. That's why we create this circle for people who want to be among a community of like-minded individuals to better themselves, to grow. We are not claiming to be experts. We just have the desires to leverage technology to be able to better our life. So what you are going to get today is the 6-week profit automation with AI masterclass, the generational wealth creation blueprint, the get paid to learn mentorship platform, the Dreamers Edge course, the Impact Catalyst Circle, which brings the total value to 3,509,000 naira, because the Impact Catalyst Circle, the yearly subscription is 240,000 naira to join us, but you are going to get access to it for free. So the total value of everything you are going to get today is 3,509,000. I know that's a lot of money for a lot of people, but that's not what you're going to be paying. I want you to understand that's not what you're going to be paying. You're not going to be paying this amount. You're not going to pay anything. You're not going to be paying anything close to this amount. But let me ask you some questions, though. You see, if all of these things I'm going to share with you right now, this profit automation class, if all it did was help you escape your low-paying job and finally start in what you are truly worth without working harder or sacrificing your freedom, would it be worth 3.5 million naira? Mind you, you can buy a good car right now for 3.5 million naira. A Corolla is selling for 6 million, 7 million naira, a Corolla, right? So if all this thing did was help you turn your knowledge or expertise into a source of income so you can finally start receiving the appreciation and value you deserve, would it be worth 3.5 million naira? If all this did was enable you build one profitable automated business that pays you every week whether you work or not, would it be worth 3.5 million naira? Let me know in the comment section. Would it be worth it though, if all these things did was just help you achieve one thing and one thing only: freedom of time, freedom of location, and freedom of choices, whereby you're not bounded by the limitation of your own finances anymore? Would it be worth 3.5 million naira? Let me know in the comment section. So you see, the truth is this: when I was trying to put a price for this program, I had two choices. The first choice is I could go as low as possible so that I can help as many people as I can, right? And the second choice is I can, but the truth is, if I make it very cheap, I will not be able to I'll not be able to give you my time and help you get the results you want, okay? And the second option I had was make it a little bit higher investment so that I'll be able to help a few people and give you my time and mentor you and coach you the way you need to be able to succeed in this. And for me personally, taking a lot of people's money and not giving them results is not part of my discipline. I like to give people value for what they paid for. So I decided to go with the second option, which is just make it a little bit higher investment, but that will make it very easy for me to support you and answer your questions and give you the mentoring you need to be able to succeed in this. So, but before I show you the price of how much you are going to be paying today, let me ask you a question. What's one automated business worth to you right now? Let's just say you are able to build one profitable automated business and then you are able to make about 300,000 naira monthly, or 700,000 naira monthly, or 1 million naira monthly, or more, or 2 million, 1 million, 4 million naira monthly. How much would you pay to start something that can earn you that amount of money in profit margin monthly? How much would you pay to build one of your own automated business that will enable you earn this amount of money monthly without you exchanging your time or sacrificing your time like a slave? How much would you pay though? You can see why it's a good deal at 3,509,000 naira. You can see why it's really worth the price I'm showing you right now. But the truth is this, since you have been patient enough to watch this training to this point, and then for me, I wanted to launch this program at 359,000, which is the original price I've been selling it. But because you've been patient enough to watch this training to this point, and I really want to really help as much people as I can. Remember, the price is only for 10 people. For 10 people can get access to everything I just shared right now for just 47,639 naira today. Just 10 people. To register, send ABW on WhatsApp to 07026753248. And my PA is going to send you the account number and then you can make payment. We are just accepting 10 people for this price because the program is originally 359,000 naira, but the first 10 people can get access to it for just 47,639 naira, 639,000 naira. If you want to get access, send ABW on WhatsApp to 07026753248. And by the way, you might be thinking, what if you pay this money and then I waste your time? I showed you rubbish like most people would do out there. I understand that there are a lot of liars, manipulators, and thieves online, scammers. This is why, because I'm very confident that this masterclass is exactly what you need to break free from trading time for money. So much so that I'm backing it up with a full 14-day, 100% money back guarantee. This means that register today and take the next 14 days to go through the program. If for any reason you feel like this was a waste of money and you are not overjoyed, you are not happy about the investment, you do not feel like this is the best investment you've made in your entire life, write to us and we are going to refund your money back within that 14 days. No questions asked, just get started. So mind you, the price increases to 359,000 naira after we get our first 10 people. So send a message to 07026753248. Okay? Now you have two choices. Okay? One of the choices you have right now is that you can do nothing and not take this leap of faith and just remain where you are that you've been in the last couple of years. But look at it this way. In the next 1 year, would your life change if you decide to do the same thing you've been doing all these years? No, your life will not change. The other choice you have is you could make this small investment in yourself today and start building your automated business, which is the only guaranteed path to freedom. All I'm just saying is this, give it a shot. And if I cannot help you make money with my strategy, then I do not deserve yours, okay? So try it for the next 14 days. If you feel like it's a waste of your time and you're not happy about the investment, just write to us and we are going to give you your money back, no question asked. Send ABW on WhatsApp to 07026753248. So the real question now is this. Would it be worth investing 47,639,000 naira into yourself today so you can finally have a business that does not require your time to run and can still give you the financial resources you need to live the life you deeply desire? Would it be worth it? 50,000 naira cannot give you a good pair of shoes today. But with that amount of money, You could use it to buy a pair of shoe, a pair of bag, a hair, or whatever you want to buy. Or you could use it to invest in yourself and give yourself the ability to see what else you can become by using something that has been tested to work by so many people. So remember, for 47,000 naira, you are going to get all of this benefit: the 6 weeks profit automation masterclass, generational wealth creation blueprint, the get paid to learn mentorship platform, the Dreamers Edge course, the impact catalyst circle, which is worth 3.5 million naira, but you are getting it for just 47,000 naira. Remember, send ABW on WhatsApp to 070 33 26 75 3248. Let's go, guys. Send your messages now. If you have questions, this is the best time to ask your questions, okay? If you have questions, ask your questions. A lot of you will be saying, but I don't have any technical skill. What can I do differently? Do you have questions? Type your questions in the comment section. If you have questions, let me answer your question, guys. If you have questions, type them in the comment section. Let me ask your question, guys. So a lot of you will be saying, but I don't really have any technical skill. What can I do? If you don't have a technical skill, it don't matter. The strategies I'm going to teach you are not for people who have technical skill, okay? You don't have to be, you just need to have the desire to help people and then use the strategies to be able to generate a good income for yourself. Anyways, if you have questions, let me know in the comment section. Are you guys getting this? Do you have questions? Another question is this. He said, do I need to be a social media person to make this work? No, you don't have to go create a social media account and then start building a following. That's a choice, okay? So you can get started even if you don't have the social media following. Remember, send a message now. ABW, we have about 4 persons left. 4 persons. How many people is there? Okay, good. We just have 4 slots left. 4 slots left. 4 slots left. 4 slots left. Send ABW on WhatsApp to 070 2674 75 3248 so I can secure your spot now. How long will it take to start seeing results? Honestly, if I'm being honest, it depends on how obsessed you are with the strategies. Some of our students have seen results in the first 2 weeks. One of our students made about 250,000 the first week. Some made 480,000. Some made 600. But I'm telling you, these people's their results is typical, right? It's not like you're just going to get that kind of result. You must be willing to implement and do the work. So if you're not willing to do the work, do not expect any result, guys. I'm not here to deceive nobody. I'm not here to just come here and waste your time and then take your money. No. This is for only people who are obsessed, who are tired of where they are and they want to do something different. You want to try something new. You want to implement something that could have the potential to change your life. Then that's when you reach out for this program, okay? So anyways, if you have more questions, let me know in the comment section. Do you have a question? Ask your questions. If you have questions, ask your questions, guys. Ask your questions. Ask your questions if you have questions. Go ahead to ask a question, guys. Ask your questions. Remember, send ABW on WhatsApp to 070 2675 3248. That's how you can get access to the platform, okay? And enroll for the Profit Automation Masterclass. Are there questions? Ask your questions. Ask your questions because we have come to the end of this class. If you have questions, ask your questions now. If you have questions, ask your questions now, guys. If you have questions, ask your questions now. Send these people accounts now. Oh. If you have questions, ask your questions now, guys. Ask your questions now. We have just 2 slots left. 2 slots left. Okay. I believe I've been able to deliver today. I have what material I need to. The only thing you need is honestly access to the internet. As long as you have something that can give you access to the internet, you can start with that. Okay. Access to the internet, that's the only thing you need to get started. You don't need nothing else. All you just need to have is the ability to access the internet. Someone is asking me, okay, but I'm not a technical person. How can I get this work? You don't have to be a technical person, okay? You don't need technical skill to be able to do this. All you just need to do is know how to read and write. If you can read and write, if you can understand simple English, which we've already learned in secondary school, in primary school, you are good to go. You don't have to be. We have a lady who currently is in her 60s right now, an old lady who's generating good amount of money from these strategies because she was able to just help other women overcome the loss of a loved one. Okay, she's making good money from this. We have a man who's helping retired people. Okay, who is helping retired people, build an income stream for themselves, and is making good money from this. As long as you have the desires and the willingness to help people, that's all you need to make this work. So send ABW on WhatsApp to 070-2675-3248. We just have 2 slots left. 2 slots left, and we will not be able to give you this prize anymore because honestly speaking, the program is worth 3.5 million naira, but I'm just going to give 10 people access for just 47,639 naira. And once we have the 10 people, we'll now take it back to 359,000, which is the original price I decided to sell the program initially. Okay, so if you don't get it now, tomorrow is too late. Send a message now to send ABW on WhatsApp to 070-2675-3248. If you have a question, post it in the group. Let me answer your questions. What other questions you have? Okay, somebody is asking, do I have to show my face on camera? You don't have to show your face. There's the option not to show your face, but honestly, if you want to really make good money, you must show your face. Okay, if you want to make good money, when I make good money, I'm talking about making like 30 million, 20 million monthly, right? You must show your face because that's the only thing that can build trust. But if you are just looking to just generate some free amount of naira, let me say 50,000, 200, 600, 400, right? You might decide not to show your face. It's a choice. Do you understand? So that's just the thing. If you want to make good money, for me, I like to make good money. So if you like to make good money, then you want to show your face to build trust. Okay? So what else do you have? Okay, somebody's asking me, okay, what if I don't have a product to sell? What can I do? Okay, good. If you don't have a product, if you don't have an idea about a product, you don't have to worry yourself. The first week of the program, we are going to focus on creating a product, right? That's the first thing we focus on in the program, right? Where I show you how to use AI. And most of you think AI is complicated, okay? AI is not complicated, okay? AI can come up with solutions to any problems for you right now by just talking to it. You just chat with it like your friend. You just chat with AI like a friend, and it will come up with solutions to problems for you, and you can use those solutions now, package them, and go sell it to people online and make good money. The people will be happy that you give them the money. I mean, you sold them the product, and you will be happy that you made your money. It's a win-win thing. Okay, go send ABW on WhatsApp to 070-2675-3248. Now. Remain 2 slots left, and after the 2 slots, we are closing the cut for the day. And if you want to get in again, you have to pay 359,000 naira. I'm sorry, okay? So as soon as I end this live, we are not accepting any other payment for that 47,639 naira. Okay? Remain just left 2 slots. How many is left? Okay, good. So guys, do you still have questions to ask? Do you have questions to ask? Okay. Amazing. So since there's no question, wow. Okay, good. I just saw somebody said, what if I don't want to show my face? Okay, on that, the thing is this, you don't even have to be the one who have the solution to that problem. You could just go find somebody who has a solution to a particular problem. Maybe they know how to cure ailment, maybe one kind of sickness, they know how to cure one kind of sickness, diabetes or whatever, or they know how to solve a particular problem, or they know how to do a particular business. Maybe there's one lady you know that has been doing one business in your environment for a long time. You could go ask them questions, right? And then use the information you get from them to now come up with your own solution to this problem, and whereby you cannot share revenue with these people. One of the things I encourage young people to do with this strategy is that if you don't want to be the one who, delivers the solution, you can partner with somebody else, then use the strategy I'm going to teach you in the Profit Automation Masterclass to generate the money, and then, get into that partnership. Perhaps 60-40, 80-20, whereby you are making 80%, the person is making 20%, or you're making 60%, the person is making 40%, or you're making 40%, the person is making 60%, right? So if you look at it this way, you just need to just come up with, just go partner with people, and then use their face and everything to build a business, and you're going to make good money. We are going to teach you everything from scratch, from start. You don't have to have any single experience, no knowledge. You don't have to have a technical skill to get started. Just know how to read and write. If you can do that and have the hunger to want to better yourself, to want to make money, to want to change your finances, if you can do that, then this strategy is going to work for you, guys. Amazing. This strategy is going to work for you. Anyways, that brings us to the end of it. Okay. Are there red flags to look out for setting up the business? There are no red flags. Okay. Why are there no red flags? It's simple. You are not investing any money to start the business. That's the secret. The only thing you are getting from this process now is the training, how to start it, right? Because at the end of the day, if you want to start any business, you want to be successful, you want to get knowledge first. That's why so many people fail in business. They just go start a business without really getting knowledge. Once you acquire the knowledge from the 6 weeks program, then you now know exactly what to do. And I promise you, you don't need to raise any capital to start the business, because the business pays for itself. The strategy I'm going to teach you is how to generate money instantly, so that you can use the money generated from the business to now grow the business. You're not spending your own money out of your pocket, right? So understand that that's how we bootstrap business, whereby we don't spend money out of pocket to go build that business. Rather, we just use the business to generate money to build the business itself. So you don't need to there's no red flags in the business, none at all, because it's totally safe. Somebody's also asking, what if okay, good. So anyways, let me answer this person. Send ABW on WhatsApp to 07026753248. Guys, like I said, if you are the kind of person who you are not ready to create financial freedom for yourself, don't get into my program. I promise you that. Like, the things the program itself is going to transform your life. I know that for a fact. And you don't need to worry about, okay, what if it's something is useless, right? If you go through the program, you have 14 days. Make payment today. You have 14 days to go through the program. If for any reason you feel like the money you paid was not worth the investment, or you are not overjoyed and overhyped and overexcited about the opportunity, then just write to us. We'll send your money back 100%. Okay? Because the most important thing is to help people who are ready to help themselves. That's why in my ads, I always tell people that you must be somebody who wants to help others. If you're the kind of person who wants to help others, you are talented, you are good at what you do, and you're not getting the financial rewards you deserve. Right? These strategies will enable you become somebody recognized in your market, whereby you cannot demand how much you want to be earning. That's the freedom aspect of this entire thing. To be able to have power to control your earning ability. Anyways, send ABW on WhatsApp to 070267532. Now. Do you still have questions? Because I'm about to go now. Once I end this live, I'm not taking any new payments, guys. The payment goes to 259,000 once I end this live. So if you've not secured a spot, send ABW on WhatsApp to 07026753248. The masterclass is online, so it starts immediately. Okay, the process is totally flexible. Somebody is asking, okay, when will the masterclass start? In case you have a busy schedule, you don't need to worry about it. Okay, because the program is online, so you just, once you make payment, we'll give you access to the platform and then put you in our community so that you can now be following up. Every day you are going to be getting access to be able to attend the classes online anytime you choose. Okay, you don't have to go through the classes at a specific time. You can decide to go through the classes at night. You can decide to go through it in the morning, afternoon, or anytime you have free time. Okay, because it's totally flexible. When you have time, log into the platform, take your lessons for that day, and then implement. Go again the next day, take your lessons for that day, implement. If you miss any day, you can always go back and start from where you stopped. It's not a must. You must follow the processes every single day, right? But the entire thing is totally flexible, so you can go through it at your own convenience. If you have questions, there's a community group where you can ask the questions. I'm there in the community. I answer your questions. If you need to speak to someone, my PA is there. I'm also there. So we are always there to support you through this entire process. We offer total support and mentorship. Anyways, just one slot. Okay, one slot left, guys. One slot left. So send ABW on WhatsApp to 070-2675-3248. Once I end this live, the price goes back to 359,000, and I'm very, very honest about that. So if you miss this opportunity, you miss it. You can decide to keep waiting for that next miracle that will come, that will never come. But at the end of the day, this is it, guys. This is the moment you make that decision that can change your entire life. Just like I made mine years back that changed my entire life. It was not miracle. It was because I made an intentional decision to figure out what I need to do online to make money. And if you're ready to do that, then it's time to embrace this new way of creating a business that can give you freedom and peace of mind. A business that can run itself, that does not require employees, that does not require anybody to run. You can just be making your money from the comfort of your home, from anywhere. Anyways, send ABW on WhatsApp to 070-2675-3248. I'll see you. Take care of yourself and stay safe.